Just pick two random people and try to look at them objectively. Observe their genetic inheritance, the environment they grew up in, their cultural background, and how they were raised by their family. You will clearly see millions of differences. While there aren't even two equal people on this planet, it's highly illogical to claim that men and women are equal. Chimpanzees and humans have a 1.23% DNA difference, and both physically and mentally we witness a huge difference in their behavior. There is also 1 to 1.5% DNA difference between X and Y chromosomes. This biological fact visibly reflects on our creation. Men and women obviously are not created equally. In general, men are physically stronger than women, and they are better at building and fixing things, while women are great at nurturing and caregiving with better empathy and behavior reading skills. The way how they reproduce is also vastly different. It takes 1 month for women to produce an ovum. They also have 9 months of pregnancy, whereas men can produce millions of sperms every day and they are ready to hump all the time. What's the cost of reproduction for men? It's almost nothing. They can create new sperms easily again and go on with their life as nothing happened. This biological fact automatically forces women to be more selective, because they take more risks when they have sex. They are the field and men are the seeds. They have to be very careful about the quality of the seeds. We said that men are physically stronger, but that doesn't mean women are weak. Women have a high level of analytical skills that were developed from an evolutionary standpoint. They can make a deep character analysis in seconds without you even open your mouth, because they are programmed to detect the strongest man as their survival strategy. Every small gesture and mimic of a man sends billions of messages to a woman's subconscious. They may not describe why they are attracted to you or what turned them off, but instinctively they know everything very well. In the animal kingdom, the hierarchy is often determined through physical hustle. The strongest lion gets the food first. The peacock with the most beautiful feather attracts the best female. The gorilla demonstrates tremendous power, easily takes the lead. The deer with the biggest horn outshines other members. However, things don't work in the same way for humans, because we don't rely on physicality as much as animals. A handsome face, strong muscles, tallness may not always work for preselection, because women select men according to their mental faculties. Women take a lot of things into consideration by thinking about their conditions. You probably see many ugly men can somehow date beautiful women. I also had very tall, muscular and handsome friends who could never take the attention of females. Men always look for physical beauty as a priority. A healthy man would never say, "Oh, what a well-behaved girl this is, let's reproduce." That is totally against male nature. Men don't care about the character of a female unless she is above their beauty standards. They might care about the character of a female after they are physically attracted to that woman. That might sound harsh from the perspective of a woman, but this is how men are designed. That is why most women spend lots of hours and money on their looks. It's the shortest and fastest way to increase their value in the sexual market. Most men are easily deceived by extreme makeup, plastic surgeries and low-cut dresses. Some tricky women hide who they really are by playing a role until they hook men. They can easily manipulate soft-touch men by making them believe that they have a good character, because it's their only chance. From the perspective of females, physicality is good, but it is never enough. Every woman might have different priorities for selecting their partner, but there is one common point. Survival and reproduction are the most powerful instincts we possess. Women desire strong men because they know this will increase the chance of survival both for her and her offspring. The strength can be expressed in different forms. In today's world, it mostly means money, status, and accessibility of valuable resources. When you go for a date with a random girl, it will take maximally 1 to 2 minutes for her to ask you what do you do for a living, and that is perfectly fine. Of course she needs to know that. It just becomes funny when women act like it doesn't matter, like they have more important criteria for their partner choice. I'm speaking for the majority here. Of course there are exceptions, but those people are very rare. Call me if you find one. In terms of having equal human rights, for sure women and men must be equal. However, equality doesn't mean they also have to be treated, paid, and socially oriented in the same way. If there's equality, why should a man have $1,000 amount alimony payment for the rest of his life? In daily life, women can just scream to your face, rudely talk, or cry for no reason, and they will be always right in the public eye. Women can even physically harass a man, and not even a single person would blame them. If a man complains, everyone will immediately say, "Dude, are you gay? Do you still complain? How lucky you are." The lyrics of the popular songs praises femininity and despise masculinity, and they still get away with it. If a man would say the same words against women, he would be damn lynched ruthlessly. So where is your equality? Why would a company have to pay the same amount of wages for men and women porters, while men are capable of carrying more items per hour? If someone does more work, why would they need to be paid equally? Men also dominate all the fields that require a high level of intelligence and competition. Sports, art, science, philosophy, chess, politics, you name it. Men dominate these fields more than at least 85%. Of course, that doesn't decrease the value of women as individuals, because women also play a crucial role in this society. Women are building blocks for a healthy family. They are great nurturers, caregivers, and highly skilled at raising a child, which is one of the hardest tasks on this earth. If you give them mission of men, it's just an unnecessary burden on their shoulders. Why do you think that most marriages end very quickly in the modern age? There are many women who just follow the path of a great career. They denied their nature to reach the success model that is designed by the modern era. They did it because of the mass media, the environmental pressure, movies, books, and songs told them to do so. Some of them even reached those amazing goals, but that was just not satisfying for them.
It's like at 19, it's all career. By 30, that's just not the case. The idea that most 19-year-old women are fed, which is that their career will be the primary purpose of their life, is actually a lie.
Most women even left everything behind and dedicated themselves to their families. Why? Because that was actually what makes them happy in the first place. There's nothing wrong with being the supporting actress of your family. Of course, every option should be equally available for everyone. But even if then, both genders prefer to choose according to their biological tendencies. Most women love working in the PR departments, in schools by being with kids, while men love jobs that require more competition, danger, or physical strength. Today's world is chaotic because both genders try to be like each other. Men follow fashion magazines and dress like women. Women want to be more powerful and dominant. This was what is dictated for them, and they chase a life that will never fulfill them. So what about racism? Brazilians are great at soccer, Latins are great dancers, black people dominate in athleticism, Jews create amazing intellectual works, Russians raise great strongmen. When a race does great accomplishments, it's okay to praise, but when they mess up, we are not allowed to say anything negative. Why? Because we are going to be labeled as racist. Of course, it's such bullshit to judge people just because of their race, but race affects character because of genetic factors. If people possess bad traits of their race, why the hell we can't declare that?
Oh, I've got one. There's a Mexican, a Jew, and a colored guy go into a bar. The bartender looks up and says, "Get the fuck out of here."
We don't need to be equal to anyone at all. But we all have 2 ears, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, and 2 legs. Can't you see we are mostly the same? That is the biggest bullshit story ever told. This is why most people felt insufficient for their whole life by comparing themselves to others. It's not that our ears or eyes makes us who we are, because human beings think with their neocortex. We don't have the same brain, we are not gifted with the same talents, we are not born in the same conditions. Men and women do not have to be equal at all, they rather need to complement each other with their masculine and feminine energy, like yin and yang. It's such a waste of time and energy searching for equality in any aspect of life. Diversity is a great gift and we all have the chance